All right, so we will cover break statement and continue statement in this video. So starting with break statement. When do we use break statement? So the break statement is used to terminate a loop or a switch statement. That loop can be any loop, be it for loop, while loop, do while loop. So as soon as it encounters a break statement, the loop will terminate. Okay. It stops the execution of the current loop and moves the control to the next statement, which is after the loop. All right. So in this example, we have a for loop which goes from I is equal to 1 to I is less than equal to 10. Okay. And it has a condition that if I is equal to 5, it should break. So as we discussed, when this break statement is encountered, it will terminate this for loop. Okay. So basically, it will run from I is equal to 1 to 4. And as soon as the value of I reaches 5, it will terminate this for loop and it will go outside this for loop to print end. So the expected output is it should print I is equal to 1 till 4 and then it should print end. So let's run this program. So there you go. I is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and end is printed. So I hope the usage of break statement is clear. Now let's move on to the continue statement. All right. So continue statement is also similar to break statement, except that the difference is we saw that break statement breaks the loop entirely, whereas the continue statement will just skip the current iteration and move on to the next iteration of the loop. So basically, it will not break the entire loop, it will just skip the current iteration and then it will move to the next iteration of the same loop. So let's see an example of continuous statement. Okay, so we're going to use the same example that we use for the break statement. So in this example, we saw that it printed the value of I is equal to 1 till I reached 4. Okay, and as soon as the value of I became 5, it encountered the break statement, and as a result, it skipped the entire for loop after I is equal to 5 and went outside the for loop to print end. Okay, so now if we change this break to say continue, so what will happen? Basically, it will print from I is equal to 1 to 4. And as soon as the value of I becomes, 5, it will encounter continue statement. And what continue statement will do is it will skip the current iteration. So by that, what I mean is it will skip any code of line which is below this continue statement within this for loop. So here, like we have system.out.println I, the value of I. Okay, so it will skip that for I is equal to 5 and then it will continue with I is equal to 6 to I is equal to 10. Okay, so the expected output is it should print the value from I is equal to 1 to 4. It should skip for 5 and then it should print from 6 to 10 and then at the end it will print end. Okay, so let's run this program. And there you go. So basically what it is printing is it is printing I is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. It is skipping for 5 where it encountered continuous statement. Then it is printing from I is equal to 6 to I is equal to 10 and at the end it is printing end. So I hope continuous statement is clear now, and also like what is the difference between break and continuous statement and when to use break and when to use continue is also clear. So if you like this video, please subscribe Code Rider. Thanks for watching.